Welcome to the Smoke Podcast. All right, y'all. Welcome to another episode of the Smoke Podcast. Man, I've been waiting on this day to get here all week long.
Why is
this
that?
One day?
Because Angie's out of town. I get to smoke. I get to, and I'm not drinking and driving. I'm not drinking and smoking, but I still get.
Yeah,
to,
but you still have a good time.
When I get home, I'm gonna let the dogs out, and then I'm just gonna be chilling. That's it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, Ike.
That's it. Because Fabian always said, "Hey man, Cassandra going to Texas, blah blah blah." I'm like, say less. Where you want me to meet you at?
Don't worry, y'all. I'm going to tag along.
Yes, Kimberly always tags along.
Hey, you know what they said, Kimberly?
What?
Snitches get stitches and end up in the ditches with the rest of the
I wish
bitches.
you would. Not happening, Captain.
Hey, did you hear? The Smoke Podcast got voted Best in Black Podcast. We're in the finals. One of the finalists.
Woo!
We coming on up. The Smoke Podcast.
Yeah.
Wow. That's what's
I saw that. I was like, well, hold up.
First of all, who nominated us?
Exactly.
They know we on the show. These are just jokes, people.
These are just jokes.
Don't DM
That's what's up right there.
Yeah.
That's nice. Way to go. Way to go, Fabian.
Although, we are competing with Ina.
Ina, we're competing with Ina.
And we're competing with 901 something. So
901 what?
something. Anyway.
Are they even still in existence?
Yeah, I know.
They
but,
are.
hey, it's
cool. It's cool.
It's cool to get.
It ain't no competition. We in our own
we all
lane.
doing our thing. We all doing our thing. There's something out.
It's not like that.
There's something. This is like porn. There's something out there for everybody.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Okay. I can disagree with that. There is something out there for everybody. I agree.
There's something out there for everybody.
Kimberly, we hadn't seen your beautiful face in like weeks.
Not weeks.
Yeah. I mean, the last thing we knew you was chilling in Curacao.
Right.
And you did start off with a solo trip, but then somebody tagged along at the last minute. At least that's what I heard.
That's what you saw.
Yeah. But, I saw the video of your sister, the one floating, shooting above, taking pictures above. That was kind of cool. I'm telling my wife, don't you? No, don't.
You should do it.
No, we're not doing that.
Why?
Cause.
Why?
Is it free?
No,
Okay,
I'm saying.
You said no. You said
no. I'm saying I thought you was gonna add. I meant in terms of you should add it to your business.
Oh no. Oh,
you know what to your business.
I understand what
I retire,
that's what I meant.
When I retire to an island that is ganja friendly.
So you trying to tell me you can't do it on the Mississippi River?
Not right now.
Well, I could go over to Arkansas. You're right, but no, because again, she had beautiful blue water. That water over there is muddy brown.
Oh yeah, the water is crystal clear over there.
Yes.
It was so beautiful.
So
I'm gonna try it again in December.
Transparent moment. I'm trying to figure out where I want to go next year. I'm already thinking about next year. So and when I start thinking, I try to figure out places that a couple check marks I got to have checked off. Y'all know where I'm going with this.
Yes, we do.
So I'm gonna tell you where I think we're gonna go.
Okay.
Thailand, Bangkok. Bangkok.
I do not want to go to Thailand.
No, I want to
go.
I want to go to Bangkok.
I'm just going to enjoy everybody's pictures.
Bangkok is the new Amsterdam.
Oh, that's why you want to go.
Who told you that?
I watched videos on YouTube. No, listen, I watched this young lady on YouTube, and she went around to all these different places. Now, not the entire island, the whole Thailand. Now, you're gonna get yourself caught up if you don't listen to me. Google it and go for yourself. But just like
they got the Thai ladies over there.
But you can go. I ain't studying that stuff.
Hey, you think they ladies?
Hey,
you think they
what's the show? When he said we don't call it Bangkok for nothing, honey. No, I will not be partaking of that. I will not be. I will not be partaking of that. No,
I ain't gonna get caught up in a moment, Eddie.
No way. But I think it's cool. I think it's cool that there's other places, in this world that you can go to and enjoy what God's flowers. I mean, God likes flowers. I mean, come on.
So I like flowers.
Yeah.
I like flowers.
So what you been smoking, Kimberly? I know did you bring anything
You know what you been
Curacao?
smoking?
Actually, I'm kind of mad at myself. So what I'm gonna do is give you the name of that cigar lounge to go check out.
Bring you some cigars back.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Because Stacy got sick, and so I wasn't able to circle back around that way. But
Don't
it's
get
right
me in
there.
trouble.
Just take the wrap off. Can you just slide the wrap off?
Slide the wrapper off.
Wait a minute.
Put it in your bag.
Wait a minute, you can't bring cigars from.
Not the Cuban ones.
Oh, you just can't have. You can't show what they are,
And put them in your check bag.
and then you put the wrappers in
Somewhere else.
Somewhere else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've heard that story.
That time I went to
times.
Mexico, I was gonna try me a Cuban cigar, and they were quite proud of them. Like,
No, these were reasonable, and they had 7 cigar lounges on that.
Oh, really?
But the one that's on close to Mumbo Beach, they were all very nice. I just didn't get to. I smoked, but I didn't get a chance to go repurchase. So.
Okay.
Because I wanted to go back over to the other spot that he told me
well,
about.
Fabe, you know, if I go, I'm gonna bring some cigars back.
I do.
There you
that.
go.
Period.
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 But you know what? How was y'all weekend? I know we all hung out for a minute.
Oh yeah. Did we hang out? What did we do?
Saturday.
Oh, that's
Watch
right.
them sorry ass Cowboys.
That was Sunday.
That
I
was
thought.
Sunday. We
Okay.
watched some Cowboys get.
I like the fact that
decimated.
you let us sit outside. So, include me anytime we're going to be out there.
Well, now I've been to your house, Kimberly, and you have a nice.
You got a nice
deck.
setup.
Yeah,
there. You
yeah,
got
got a
no,
nice deck.
we're getting it together. So next year I'm gonna be ready.
So, Fabe, I heard. Now, I ain't gonna tell you who I heard it from, but they having a brunch on November the 11th.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should just show up.
Where? Where is it?
Well, somebody, I'll send you the information later.
Well, first of all,
Where you having a brunch at?
First of all,
did it get canceled?
No,
Check
it
my
didn't.
damn calendar. Yeah.
Where's the brunch at, Kimberly? You ain't gonna tell us where it is?
it's at my house, but it's for
It's for the.
the ladies.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Did you invite
Y'all gonna
Cassandra?
need some top flight security.
Cause it's
Gonna need some security.
Do we?
Yeah,
Now,
me and-
if you just want a plate, just say that. We can arrange to go plate.
I want to come smoke with y'all.
But we not smoking. It's a lot that's gonna be going on, but we not smoking.
Oh Lord.
Wedding.
Okay.
Thank you.
What y'all selling some shit?
No, I don't do that.
Oh, okay. One of them.
Just my
Come
thank
and
you.
We're gonna do a
Thank
little
you.
art presentation.
Some
Just
of that
thank
other
you.
shit. Yeah.
Just the heart to the girls. That's all.
Kind of interesting.
I hope somebody good playing football that Sunday, so
Sure,
I
some
can
good games.
invite the guys over to the house.
Don't
We can-
nobody care.
I know.
Don't nobody.
I know.
You are such a tit for tat, and nobody cares. Nobody.
But you know what? Here's a good thing. So, Ike, you've been mentioning ganja all.
I know, and my guys
ever
are
since we
here.
said record.
Yes.
So
Not record.
yeah, ever since we said record.
Oh, these are nice.
So we got our guy Cam from Your Ounce of Hope. He's gonna pay us a visit. He got some new product out. I mean, actually, I think this is the craze because everywhere you go, people are doing the
They
little,
are.
the
I was
seltzer.
telling him that I was at a liquor store in Memphis, and they were selling the THC infused seltzer. I don't do bubbles per se. I mean,
You're not a bubble
I'll try it, but you can add other stuff to this.
I had one, man. I had one. It hits good. It
Yes,
hits
you
good.
You
can
added
add
something
other
to
stuff
it
to it.
already before?
No, I ain't had nothing to it. that
Oh,
time.
okay.
Yes, no, I'm gonna definitely try it, but
Yeah.
because this is my
So, Smoke
It's my
fam,
jam.
when we come back,
We're gonna be ready to talk about
We're gonna be ready to talk about this high lime and what's the other one?
very high,
Berry. Oh, Berry High.
very
Some
high,
good names.
very high.
I
There you
like
go.
it. Hotline and beer. That's cute.
All right, Smoke family, we'll be right back.
Dang.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to the
Welcome
Smoke
back,
Podcast.
welcome back.
So we were reading the description, and we always talk about the descriptions that are expertly written, and this one is pretty doggone high on my list. So I'm gonna read y'all with this description right here. It's the high lime. It says the beverage equivalent of an elevated lime-filled fiesta for your taste buds, complete with a zest of laughter and a dash of playful charm. That's that.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That's what I'm talking about. What's
I
going
do
on,
want to
Cam?
taste it.
Cam, what's going on,
Hey,
man?
y'all. Good to be here. And
Yay.
happy to see y'all again.
Cam is our favorite dispensary guy from Your Ounce of Hope. Now, how long have y'all been up?
We're over 5.5 years now, coming on 6 years in the spring.
Yeah.
Wow.
You been working there all this time?
This whole time.
Okay, that's what's up.
That's what's up right there.
Man, so in high school, did you think, man, I'm going to be working in this dispensary?
High school, no. I feel like once I got into college, it was definitely a dream job. Once I learned that people were growing weed commercially and like legally, like, wow, what a dream that would be. An indoor farm. Wow, what would that even be like? That's crazy.
And Smoke Fam, let's put a disclaimer here. This is the legal version.
Yeah, and that's why I was going to ask Cam to explain that. Explain how, even though marijuana itself is illegal in the great United States, how are you guys able to sell it in Memphis, Tennessee?
Yeah, so we're licensed with the Tennessee State Department of Agriculture, and that's to grow hemp, not marijuana. Hemp is anything under 0.3% THC by weight. But there's a little caveat here that's newly explored. Like I was telling Fabian, we have weed in our store now. We have high THC, high strength, high potency weed that would in any other state be called marijuana, but because it's under the hemp program, it comes from hemp genetics. It is just hemp genetics that produce the right amount of THC at the right time. And when the state tests it, it passed the test. As soon as it goes after that, it will not pass a test. But that's all the state cares about is there one test.
That one test, it passes, but it cures on the way from the state to wow.
Yeah, it's
Do they know that?
Yes. And so we can
they don't care as long as we test it and it's right.
They do know about it. Last year, we worked really hard with the Tennessee Growers Coalition, and we got a program set up to protect our industry and to tax it and to do all the things. And we're like, great, we've got a recreational hemp program now.
Well, that's all they trying to do is figure out how to make
Can you take credit cards yet?
All of it. Yep.
So y'all
Credit
okay? Because
cards,
I
and we
remember
still
at
can
one
ship
point,
50 states.
you guys stopped. Like you had to either do
And that was
cash.
a nightmare. Well, what happened was Square dropped us one day. They with no warning.
They just decided we don't want to be in a weed
on
business.
Friday the 13th last year, they dropped us. Maybe it was 2 years ago now. But, yeah, we just got an email. Hey, by the way, you can't use our services anymore. And that's
is it because
our
of the
online
ounce?
store? No, they didn't even tell us. They said it's because you violated our terms of service agreement. Go read it. It's 300 pages.
Yeah.
You know, they're
Oh,
like,
that
here,
makes
go
no
look at
sense.
That's like getting
Section
your
9.
that's like getting your Facebook account suspended, and they just say
that happens
your
to
account
me.
is suspended.
Which
You
also
say,
happens.
what did I do?
Also happens to us.
Yeah.
We're on maybe our 8th Instagram page, which
Dang.
we used to be Your Ounce of Hope on Instagram.
Yeah.
The business is Ounce of Hope, but we were Your Ounce of Hope. That was a great handle. That's what we started with. That's been long gone. That one's closed years.
So what are y'all now?
Now we were Ounce of Hope 901. Now we're maybe Ounce of Hope Aquaponics or something like that. Yeah, I know.
Lord,
we just have to keep juggling it around.
Golly.
Yeah.
Just saying cannabis on social media is
So
risky.
This is why you guys need to make sure you have voted.
If you want to smoke your
if
weed.
you want to be able to smoke, vote for the candidate that has said that they're gonna make it. Listen,
Right.
Joe.
That's
But
important.
a lot of them did though. But
Yeah,
they
but
didn't have
Joe was halfway there. Right now, we just need Joe to sit down. Don't talk. Don't say anything to anybody. Just nod your head. You okay?
You leave Mr. Biden alone.
Listen, I'm just telling you, we just need him to
Mr.
sit
Biden.
down.
President
And
Biden.
again,
President
I'm not telling y'all who to vote. I'm encouraging you to get out and vote.
Right, just
I think
vote.
both of these candidates have said that they're okay with
Trump
marijuana.
said it?
Trump own it.
Oh,
I feel like Trump said
it too.
before his first election,
Before
he
his
was
first
like, I'm
election,
going to
yeah.
change it.
Yeah.
For his
is
first
he on
election.
it? You're stupid.
Yeah, so just again, I'm just gonna encourage everybody to get out and vote, and vote your conscience. You
Next
will have to
Tuesday.
live with the choice that you make. So I'm just gonna say that.
So by the time this airs, I think early voting will be over. Right, the 31st is the
31st.
last day.
31st
Okay.
is tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yep. Have y'all all voted?
No, I always vote on the day of.
I like voting
I
on
did
the
early.
Voting on the day of.
I did early voting. I
I feel like something be
Well, it's
shady with
Tuesday.
this, so I just
Yeah.
go. I let all y'all go to early voting, and then don't nobody be at my polling place.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's funny how they get the numbers off of the early vote. Oh, this candidate is winning, and then the regular vote come in,
Right.
and
Blow it out the wall.
they're $1 million down.
Thank you.
So Cam, okay, so I see this here. It says 5 milligrams.
That's right.
Does that mean that this entire bottle is
In
5
the can,
milligrams?
yeah, 5
So you
milligrams.
gotta drink the whole can.
So this is our first line of the seltzers. We have 4 flavors. I brought 2 here today. I appreciate the comments on the name. We work pretty hard on those. The peach one that we have is called Peach Buzz. And then our favorite, the new black cherry that's coming
I
out.
love a black cherry.
I love black
I
cherry.
bet that
Cherry
one is
Jane.
good. What's
Cherry
it called?
Cherry Jane.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
We're very pleased with that name.
That's so cute.
Who came up with the names? Did y'all have like a
Powwow?
Yeah, definitely a powwow
Well,
going
y'all
back
high?
and forth. It was always high. It was our
I just want to
marketing
come
director.
consult one day.
Yeah.
So Cam, back in the day, the way when Motown would have the groups, what they would do is they would assemble a small group, and they would ask them, if you had $1, because I think that's what the 45s were back then, would you buy this record or would you do something else?
Did you buy a hamburger?
Or would you buy a hamburger, something like that? So if it was that good, then I can see y'all sitting around tasting it, just trying to come up with these names, and then hey, if you had one,
down to your last dollar.
what would you
gonna
buy?
buy?
There you go.
Yeah.
Not the last
explain
dollar.
the difference. I see this says Delta 9. I know there's a Delta 8. Explain the difference between the Deltas and what does that mean? Just for the people that don't know.
Right, that's scared of it.
Because for the
Yeah.
smoke fam, this is Delta 9 / THC.
Yes. So weed, marijuana, even back in the 70s, it's Delta 9 THC.
Right.
These acronyms and these things that are kind of throwing people off, it is a little bit of not misinformation. It's just hard to decipher because people don't realize that what they have been smoking their whole life is the same thing that hemp produces, is the same thing that we sell. It's just sometimes we have to phrase it a little different, or there are other options like Delta 8. But now what we have in the hemp industry is Delta 9 THC. What is in the marijuana industry is also Delta 9 THC. So a lot of the products that we have on our shelves are indistinguishable from products on a legal shelf, like in Chicago or Arkansas or something like that. So yeah, this is the psychoactive form of THC. It just comes from the hemp plant and not the marijuana plant.
So most of y'all, when you eat gummies, most of the gummies are 10 milligrams. Most of them. I'm not saying all. I'm just saying most. So you're getting 5 milligrams in your drink right here.
Yeah, these seltzers are meant to be kind of a day sipper. There's,
not the day
y'all
of
got to
it
know,
all.
alcohol sales are down 30%. I mean, since COVID, they've never seen numbers this low in alcohol. A lot of people are switching to cannabis.
They didn't ask us. Because I swear we've been drinking more liquor. When you said, Fabian, we've been drinking more since COVID.
We've been drinking more since COVID.
The alcohol sales are down.
Big
See, but
time.
I heard
Big time.
I heard when the economy is low, alcohol sales goes up.
I think that in general
I heard during COVID.
Oh, well, yeah.
Alcohol was out the roof. They couldn't-
Skyrocketed during COVID.
Because we were in the house.
Yeah, everybody.
You didn't have anywhere else to
You
go.
had no buffer.
But
You in the
bouncing
house.
back from that, we've got 38 states with legal marijuana.
Yeah.
We've got
4 on the ballot this year. We got North Dakota, South Dakota, Florida.
No, you don't know all the
Florida's
states.
I'm sorry.
big.
What's today's date?
Where you live?
Hey, okay, Google says there's
I don't care
4.
nothing about
I
Google.
said, Google says that
You
there's-
don't need Google. That's information off the rip.
Right off the hip, boy.
Well,
Your ass knows.
listen, I like to travel, and,
Not to
and
travel.
again, my
Why you
preference,
putting it on travel?
my preference is to travel
Just
to
say you do a lot of research.
my preference is to travel to a place where ganja is recognized as legally free. That's it.
There you go.
Well, you would have made your. You probably gonna circle around twice. What you think?
I definitely want to go back to Seattle. Seattle was off. I literally, when you were walking in like some of the neighborhoods in Seattle, like Memphis has a Walgreens almost on every corner. There was a cannabis shop on every corner, and my favorite one in Seattle was Uncle Ike's. It was Uncle Ike's dispensary.
Of course.
Yes,
Of course.
Come on.
How
So-
easy was
You
that?
got a T-shirt, huh?
Yeah. So I should have. And you know what? That's a reason for me to go, so I can get me a damn T-shirt.
Not the T-shirt of it
So
all.
Cam, how is it over at Your Ounce of Hope? You guys staying busy?
Yeah, business is good. There are some new laws coming out that could be really detrimental to us, both from the Department of Ag and also from TBI. Tennessee Bureau of Investigation has now decided that they're going to take a hard stance on this. So,
oh, really?
Yes.
Why?
Yeah, Tennessee
I
is
feel like
Tennessee
they got
is
so much
hard.
going
Tennessee,
on.
Well,
Tennessee is hard on. I was reading another article on Google, and they
Of
talked
course.
about Tennessee as far as prosecuting. I mean, they going after little. I mean, it's crazy.
And the prosecution is the reason. So TBI has all this history of these cases where they've been convicting people for marijuana. Now, again, I'm telling you, what we sell is indistinguishable from marijuana, both to the law enforcement and to some labs. So the technology that law enforcement is using to go out there, make these arrests, do these tests, you can't tell the difference between hemp and marijuana.
Right.
So that puts TBI in a really weird place because they've got thousands of convictions.
Well,
And
they
now,
just
all
need
of
to
a
make it
sudden,
legal, right?
You can't tell.
They just need to make it legal.
See, like Australia. Again, I'm on Google again.
I love it.
In Australia, they have a machine that all they can detect is that you have marijuana. They can't detect. They can't distinguish
levels.
between
Exactly.
THC. So basically, if you're traveling to Australia, just don't. Just period.
Just
because again, they can't distinguish it. And while you may not go to jail, you absolutely gonna pay a fine. And I've seen plenty of people having to pay the fines from doing that. You know, the cruise ships have clamped down to a zero tolerance. I mean, like
That's why I ain't going on no cruise.
You got to be slick. No, you can't vape. They got dogs that can smell it. So
I
even
see
if,
so many people getting arrested on
yeah,
cruise.
even if you
now.
got it, you just again don't. Just don't. Not even your vapes, not even your gummies. Just don't.
Can't do gummies?
Don't.
Wow.
Zero tolerance.
Because the dogs, if the dogs detect the scent, then they're gonna pull you over to the
You're
side.
gonna get in trouble.
Yeah, you're gonna get in trouble. Now
They got dogs they got them at the FedEx Forum. They got them everywhere.
Yeah, they sure did.
so you know, I mean,
I was like, what's going on?
I think what's going to have to happen, especially in the United States, is that we're going to have to decriminalize it.
Yep.
If you decriminalize it in the entire United
Well,
States,
Kamala
then
has a plan for you.
Kamala.
I'm sorry. Kamala has a plan for you if you'd like to make that your business. That's one reason to vote for her.
Trump does too.
He don't have. He's not. He has a concept.
You have a concept
He
of
has
a
a
plan.
concept. She has an
concept
actual
of a
plan.
plan.
He has a concept of a plan, boy. You ain't-
Hey, I tell you what. And then he said it with a straight face. Oh,
Yeah.
I got a concept of a plan.
Yeah, right.
My concept is better than what her plan is.
Can you try that at your job?
Hell no.
Thank you.
Can you go in there and say, hey man, I got a concept of a new strand.
I've got some ideas.
So what
Ideas.
what strains? Now I
Strains.
already know. No, I'm talking about strains. What strains of cannabis do you guys carry in the store?
We've got a wide variety. I mean, you come in, we have a display similar to what you'll see in a legal dispensary. We've got rows of THCA, Delta 8, and then CBD. And the THCA, again, indistinguishable from marijuana, but it is high THC grown from a hemp plant. So look, taste, smell, and even lab tests, indistinguishable from marijuana. Though it's legal, you can buy it, we can ship it, 50-state legal.
Do you remember? Did you guys ever have the Pineapple Express?
We just ordered Pineapple Express.
So-
It makes me so happy.
Yes.
I love that strain.
Yes, that's good. We ain't gonna talk
Of
about
course
it.
you do.
Yes, that's
We ain't
good.
gonna talk about it.
They got a whole movie about
Fabian,
Pineapple
Fabian,
Express.
Did you even know that was a thing?
They got a whole
Yeah, I saw the
movie.
movie.
Yeah, they got.
I saw the movie.
Thank you, Fabian. Thank you.
I saw the movie.
He
It was
just
a good
don't want to
movie.
be out on the weed island on his own.
And then my girl from Memphis, Kathy Bates, did a whole show around weed, around pot.
Really?
Yeah, she was. It was on Netflix. It's on Netflix now. You can go and
Kathy
watch
Bates?
it. Kathy Bates from
Oh, Kathy
Germany.
Bates cool as hell.
Yeah, Kathy's cool. She's
Yeah,
super
she's
cool.
real cool. I met her a couple of times. She's real nice. Real nice lady.
So
Yep.
am I. You told her I was a nice lady.
I told her you was real nice.
Shut up.
But you know the cool thing, not only did Cam bring us the very legal,
Very legal.
very high and
High
high
line.
lime.
Very high.
yeah.
High line.
He also bought us some cigars.
That's what I'm talking
Whoa.
That's
about.
what I'm talking about. You know, he came equipped.
Went way to
you know,
my
but
heart.
here's the reason he came equipped. He only smokes a certain type, and he probably didn't want to smoke what we were smoking.
Right. And I don't blame you.
I feel like it would have been a little much for me.
Smoke at your level.
That was
Smoke
the
at your
advice
level.
that I got, and I did ask for advice. So.
Hey, nothing
But my
wrong with
cigar
a
is
man
right.
asking for advice.
Right. You need a lot of it.
We need some. I ain't gonna say a lot. We need some.
A
We
lot.
need
Just
some.
it's
I
a
know.
lot.
Is
It's
it,
okay.
is it
It's okay.
offensive that I brought an acid cigar? in here?
No, we don't care.
We don't care. As long as you didn't bring a Tatiana, then
Don't
we've been
say,
looking at you
hey,
funny.
don't, Tatiana, when you get ready to sponsor us, just
We'll be talking you. We'll sing your
Yeah.
praises.
Admit that.
Hey, we'll be doing a Trump and Elon Musk.
No,
He couldn't stand Elon Musk at first.
Can I talk about my cigar?
We're smoking
Sure.
the same thing.
No, we're not. Well, yeah,
Well,
yeah.
they
We
Yeah,
are.
me and Kimberly are. So it's a Drew
It's
Estate
delicious.
cigar. It's a what is this? Liga.
Liga.
Pravada Anniversary 10. Says uniquely designed with a cola day.
Oh my God.
I can't pronounce this stuff. And a closed foot. Basically, it had a closed foot. So
Oh,
a
it
closed
did.
foot means that at the
End.
foot of the cigar is kind of twisted as opposed to
Mm-hmm.
just them cutting it off. So that's the difference.
I wonder why they do have you ever researched why they make it? Is just to distinguish the difference, or just to make
I
it
feel
look
like
like
to
it's
keep
better?
it moist.
I think that's how I do it. It
I
keeps
feel like
it
it's to
because
keep
then
it
it's basically the wrapper is then keeping all of the tobacco
Okay.
fresh.
That makes sense.
And it's a great smoke. It's a great smoke.
So this is
Glad you like it.
a
Thanks,
strong cigar. It's a Robusto
Robusto.
Toro Connecticut wrapper.
not Fabian trying to help you
Yeah.
with the background.
Yeah, the blind leading the blind.
there you go.
I can't even see that.
I feel like
shit.
some of these words should be
says-
in your vocabulary. I feel like Robusto, you should just be like hammering that out.
We still mess up on stuff.
Yes, it says when it comes to excellence, this cigar has managed to set itself apart from the competition with countless awards. It's easy to see why Drew Estate Cigar has gained an extremely loyal following. And to celebrate 10 years of success, we welcome the release of the Drew Estate Anniversary 10th. So this is the 10th anniversary cigar. So this ain't new to the game. It's true to the game. This is a great stick.
smoke.
Great.
Yes,
I wanted
yes,
to take
yes.
care of y'all. So.
And you
Thank
did,
you.
brother. You did. I appreciate it.
I appreciate that.
Definitely
I appreciate the
that.
thought.
Comma, but
I'm a butt.
if you had brought some ganja, you'd have been the
Oh,
guy.
you just didn't show up early enough. We already had
Right, you
were
missed
still
that part. Don't do him like that. He said.
Yeah, don't do him like that.
Don't do. He came well prepared.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break. Huh?
See that whiskey.
Oh, okay. We're gonna take a quick
Couldn't wait
break.
for the
and we-
break.
And you know, Rick he couldn't come, but he still came. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Rick, take
Always.
all the prayers.
And we're gonna
Rick.
come back. We're gonna talk about this. Willette, is it Willette? Hey,
Willette. It's a beautiful
Yeah,
bottle.
yeah.
Hey, that look like somebody else's bottle.
it's a genie in the bottle.
Why don't I feel like there was somebody else that did a bottle similar
nice
to
bottle.
this?
It's a nice bottle.
Oh, okay.
All right, but Smoke Fam, we're
We'll
gonna
be
take
right
a
back.
quick break. We're gonna come back. I'm gonna try one of these high limes. You gonna try it with me, Kimberly?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna try one of these. know
I
you
want to
gonna
try
do
the
one.
berry
Oh, yeah.
one though.
Yeah, you want the berry?
Let's try the berry one.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Smoke Fam, we'll be right back.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Smoke Podcast.
Yes,
so, man, we
yes.
had to refresh our drinks during the break.
Yes.
So now my whiskey has turned pink.
Yep. We're trying the berry high.
Berry high.
Yes.
I got the pink
yes.
drink now.
Now, in the berry high, explain your method to your madness and
You
coming
doing
up
a lot.
with this.
So THC beverages have been taken off. It's an obvious move for us to open up. You know, we're vertically integrated. We make as many of our own products as we can. So we
I
partnered-
love seeing distributed in Memphis, Tennessee.
Absolutely. We partner with Grind City. They're right here in y'all's neighborhood.
Right down the
And,
street.
They manufacture it for us. We provide them with the distillate and the know-how essentially for mixing cannabis because they're a brewery. They've not done cannabis.
What a
and
great
it's-
partnership.
But it wouldn't be that big of a stretch to do it, I wouldn't think.
I mean, you're
Well-
dealing with yeast.
Yeah, so this doesn't ferment.
Yeah.
This essentially just mixes. It doesn't need to
And then you
mature
put
or
the
live
and then you
or
put
anything like that.
the CO2 in it.
Yeah,
for the
and then
bubbles,
they get it cold, they carbonate it, and then can it. So, but yeah,
I'm here for it.
Yeah, it's been a really
it's
good
cool.
deal with Grind City. You know, we host our 420 party there.
Yeah.
and
I
they've just
love
been
it.
really great to us. And this
Oh, Grind
this stuff has
City
been
is
taken
Grind
off.
City is good, man. They really good neighbors. I'm loving having them as neighbors up here in Uptown, and they've been really great ambassadors for the city.
Mm-hmm.
So I love it. And then they're working with local people also.
Yes.
Because
That's
you're
what I
not
like
the only
seeing.
one. You're not the only one.
Right, yeah, they've
that's doing
got
it.
the zoo. They made a
Yeah.
beer for Malco. They made a beer for Paula Rayford.
Look, y'all need to get hooked up with Glorilla and come up with the glow. I'm
High.
telling you, y'all missing it because she's the hottest artist right
You're not
now.
lying.
But it's
And-
all about that money.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But if again, you get her to come on board
Yeah.
and come up with, because what's the guy that we had on the show that had the 8-ball and MJG?
Oh yeah.
Calvin. IPA?
Calvin with Bill
so
Street.
they
Bill Street
they
Brewery.
took people and made they made the IPAs around like 8-ball and MJG or around
Space
different
age pimping.
Yeah, space age.
Space age
Come on,
yeah,
I'm with
exactly.
that.
Yeah, space age.
So y'all can do WTF. Some. I mean, hey, I'm just telling y'all.
But you know what I mean. What I was trying to say is there's so many ways you can go with this because
Yeah.
the industry, like you just said, is wide open. I mean, it's so open, it's pathetic.
Yeah, and the distributors that have been, it's not, this isn't even hard to sell to distributors. They are, every distributor across the country is opening up THC in their whole new lines.
Yeah.
So they're seeing their alcohol sales dip off. They're seeing this skyrocketing.
Oh,
and they're
wow.
like, great, let's bring this in.
That's what's
I
up.
mean, if you look at almost the same thing that Swisher Sweet did. I mean, they're like, oh, these flavors are a hit.
Mm-hmm.
You remember you used to go and it's just one, and that was a Swisher.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And now you can get every rainbow of flavors. Like Fruit Loops.
Yeah, you can.
So for
Fruit Loops.
me and Fabian and Kimberly, we kind of added the drink to our whiskey,
What?
which was Willette whiskey,
With
bourbon.
Willette.
Willette
Delicious
bourbon.
Willette bourbon.
So Willette
was pretty
bourbons are
good.
known for their rich, complex flavor profiles, often characterized by notes of caramel, vanilla, spice, and oak.
I taste all of it.
I'll taste it. Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah.
this is,
And it was very smooth.
and then-
so, ladies, if you're looking for something that's not, think about that one.
that's it. And then listen,
How you saying? That's
if you
it.
add a little something to this, to
Like
those
some sweet
drinks,
and
I
I
see
mean,
some vodka.
it's
I'm telling you, I
the
see
vodka,
some vodka.
Vodka will go good because I had it with
Oh,
vodka.
you
I
make
I
it
can
had
make it
with
into a
vodka.
martini. Oh my
Yep.
God.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
It
I already see
infuses-
what I'm
And
gonna
it's
do for
not
the
overly
my
sweet.
420 party.
Yeah.
Especially for people
does
who
this
don't
come out
like really
green?
sweet.
No, it doesn't come out green.
See,
not a bad idea,
another
though. We
missed
can do that.
opportunity. Another missed opportunity.
Oh, that's a commission check in a minute.
Y'all have made that green. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Oh wow.
But you know, the
you're
cool
not.
thing is you guys.
know Cam down there taking milk.
I know.
Everything knows it.
Hey, y'all.
The cool thing is there's so many with everything that they got going on out here. Is just so many different things that you can do, and you can go as far as your imagination will take it.
I'm amazed at stuff that can happen now.
And listen, and you know what? I had this conversation with Dwan Hendricks or whatever his name is. Anyway, yeah. So we were at this concert to see Maxwell, and then he posted on his page. I don't understand why these people are all smoking weed and such at the FedEx Forum. And I'm like, you do know that, and my comparison was there's no different than drinking alcohol. It's if you drink it to excess, if you drink too much of it.
Right.
And I said, then you don't have to smoke weed. You don't have to smoke it all the time to get high, or you don't have to smoke it all the time if you're just trying to chill.
Yeah.
You can do gummies. You can do vape. I mean,
I was wondering where you going with this.
there's just a bunch
I was
of
lost like
there's a bunch
I was like, did y'all duke it out? What happened?
Stories with ice.
there's a bunch of ways that you can consume cannabis.
So
just
you
like
just
with
like-
alcohol, you can, you don't have to just drink straight whiskey. You can mix it with a little sweet and sour.
That's
and,
my favorite.
Only thing
whatever.
we don't recommend is you get the non-alcoholic version. You might as well just drink your
water.
Coke.
Oh, you mean like the non-alcoholic?
non-alcoholic bourbon? You ever had that?
No, thanks.
Yeah, the spirits, non-alcoholic, they're not there. Some of the new non-alcoholic beers are fine.
I saw Tom Holland just release one, so I wonder
Near
what that
beer.
tastes like.
Heineken
Near
Zero.
beer. Yeah, yeah.
I just feel like it tastes like grass.
Like Beyond Meat.
Yeah, no, thank you. You might as well
Y'all
eat
can have
meat.
that.
You might as well eat meat.
It's interesting the amount of stuff that goes into making fake chicken, fake turkey,
Yeah.
fake
Just might as well
ground
kill your
beef.
turkey.
And I'm like, man, you put all this shit in here.
Well, we're trying to get the taste.
No, it's
like,
not even the taste.
It's
They're trying
so
to get the,
crazy how much stuff they put in there.
They're trying to get the consistency right.
Right, so that you will eat it.
Yeah.
That's just
I wish I would go to somebody's Thanksgiving party and they had a what is it?
Beyond.
What is it called? The turkey that's tofu.
Tofurkey.
Oh, yeah.
Tofurkey.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever had it?
nasty.
Nah.
It looked nasty.
Now, like I said, I lived in Oregon for a couple of years, and the first farm that I went and worked on, I lived on, was a vegan farm.
Oh, wow.
And let me tell you, it's just a conundrum after conundrum because they had animals, didn't kill the animals, but then
They sold them?
didn't sell them. They were more like pets, but I mean,
On the farm?
on the farm, yeah,
okay.
yeah. You get into some complicated issues, especially with like chickens and stuff. Like I come from this agricultural background, and I'm like, great, we've got chickens to maintain, but there's some laying hens in here that are 5 and 6 years old, and they kind of have disease problems. What are we going to do about that? Because they spread in the flock real quick. So it's like, we give them antibiotics. I'm like,
So Cam,
I didn't realize it could get that bad.
Once before, I was over in Jamaica, and we were headed to Bob Marley's birthplace or whatever, and we saw some goats, and the driver went out of her way to tell this joke. She said, "Yeah, you Americans are funny." She said, "Y'all use goats as pets." She said, "There are pets over here. We eat."
Yeah, people be doing yoga with goats.
Yeah,
She's like, "Yeah, we don't have goats crawling all over us. We don't even get that attached to them.
Yeah,
That's food." Hey, go out there and kill a
Goat curry,
Go
curry
get
goat.
curry goat.
yeah.
That curry goat. I like one of my favorite red meats is lamb.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Absolutely.
love like lamb chops, leg of lamb. I love all it. Lamb, ribs, all that stuff.
Me too.
Shouts out to Home Place Pastures down in Mississippi.
Yes,
I just bought
yes.
a bunch of lamb from them.
I
Really?
need to come
Yes,
raid your
it's
kitchen.
fantastic.
Oh man, was
We
it?
need to invite Cam to our 420 party next year. That's what
He already had.
I know. He gonna already have one going on, but just know that we gonna have one too. It's
Yeah,
gonna be.
I'll come cook some. I know you said you had some gumbo, or I'm Cajun, so
Ah!
I'll cook something for you.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what's up.
Kimberly's just sitting over there like, okay, y'all. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
we'll see. We'll see if y'all remember
Expand
this
your
conversation.
mind.
No,
Expand
we'll
your
see if you
mind.
even remember
Oh.
this conversation.
Listen, I'm already
Already
every
know.
day at 420. I'm like, okay, let me, so yeah, 420 is
letting
a
this thing go
significant.
out.
Whatever.
So Cam, which location are you at? I know now your household.
Y'all
Y'all got
how many
locations now?
Man, so we've got 2 dispensaries here in Memphis, and then we have our farm. So what we've done since the last time we've talked is we had big plans for expansion. We were going to open new stores. We're going to open a new farm. We're going to go to other cities. But with these laws, every single year we have to fight some new law.
Right, that's
and
crazy.
so what we did, as a small business, you get to pivot. You get to run with new ideas. So instead of expanding our physical footprint, we bolstered our online store. And then the next year is like, okay, great, we're going to expand. No, we're not from the law. So last time I talked to y'all about our aquaponic farming production. Now what we do, that our system is mature, our fish are big, we produce such an excess of our fertilizer that we bottle it and
Y'all
sell it.
selling it, I know.
Yes,
I saw.
absolutely. We have fishpoop.com.
5 gallons, right? the big jugs.
Yeah, it comes all the way from a 4-ounce sampler to a 1 gallon. We're working on the 5 gallons, and then some farms. We support tons of farms around here. Black Seeds Farms is in y'all's neighborhood. Big friends with them. We still at this point give away more than we sell, but
you're still using the byproduct.
So essentially, the fish poop will fertilize anything.
Anything.
You want to cook you grow you some strawberry.
tomatoes.
Some tomatoes. That's all I was thinking about.
grow you some
Woo,
tomatoes.
man.
Tomatoes, greens.
Well, I said I want an on-top dick little garden.
Well, you can get your fish
on top
poop.
what?
I want a little garden on top. I don't want
Do
to be.
your herbs?
Oh, a
You
little
don't
raised
do
bed.
herbs?
Yeah, I want some veggies. But I don't know if they will work. I saw this guy on TikTok. I'm
You're a TikToker.
well,
Yeah.
I mean, it's valuable information.
So I got a question. When y'all make the tinctures, what's the process to make those? Like the y'all sell those.
Please
as well,
explain
right?
what that is.
Yeah, and again, vertically integrated, we make all of our products. So at our farm, we grow specific strains for the tinctures themselves. So the one we've been rolling with is called Cake Berry Brulee, and it has a great flavor, good potency, good consistent yield on the crop. So what we do is rosin extraction, which is solventless. So the fish poop just got its organic certification. We're OMRI listed now. And thank you.
There you go.
I feel very smart every time you come.
Yes.
Yeah. So the rosin press, because it is solventless, there's no butane, there's no solvents going into it. So that goes along with our kind of organic brand. So the rosin press is a pneumatic heated press that smashes the buds. It squeezes the oils out. We collect the oils, we refine that, and then we use it to make our tinctures.
So how much oil do you get out of a plant?
It's about it actually depends on the cannabinoid potency of the plant. So let's say your plant is 20%, you've got 1 pound, you're gonna get about man, I could be a little wrong on this too, but I want to say
we can't fact check you, so don't
Right.
worry.
Oh, great. Well, I'll just throw out the numbers.
But you can say what.
Yeah. So let's say we've got a pound. We get about 15 to 20% off that pound, so it's 448 grams.
Really?
So yeah, we get
That's a
somewhere
lot.
like
because also you
62.
getting it from the stems too, right?
No,
Oh,
just the
buds?
Yeah, just the flower, just the bud. So every time we harvest, we hang the plants mostly whole. But after they dry for about 2 weeks, then we go through, trim them, and then put them into cure. And the trim, we buck them off the off the stems. We have just the buds. We trim all the excess leaves off, and then we put those into big stainless steel vaults to cure for another 2 weeks.
Explain
or a month.
How do y'all
since
even
I
get
when you just
I'm
said
so
that.
lost.
Explain the difference.
This is like
explain
making
the difference
alcohol.
between
It's like-
popcorn. You know, the popcorn is a smaller, I guess, what is it? Popcorn
Not you
shake?
being an aficionado.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like the small buds.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that would generally be like maybe a grade C bud is going to be your little popcorns. A lot of times they'll use them for vape carts. They'll throw some distillate or isolate on them to make them like a supercharged kind of thing. But what
And then
we
shake
grow for
is just the
It's just the
it's kind of like trim.
trim. Yeah, okay,
yeah, it's
okay,
kind of like
okay.
trim.
And then if you get buds, then that's when you get the big quarter size.
Yeah, exactly.
okay.
Back in the day, we called it nugs.
Yeah,
and it was like,
nugs.
oh,
Nugget.
that was the
Give me a
difference
nugget.
between Reggie and good weed was, oh, I got nugs. I remember the first time. I was like, wow.
some of that Reggie Bush. Ain't that messed up?
Y'all a hot mess.
No. There is a song you smoking that Reggie Bush because they install him as being weak.
Terrible.
And then I wonder was Reggie Miller. Is that
That's definitely
High.
super weak then.
no, Reggie Miller was saying.
Reggie Miller.
He was a flopper,
Hall
in
of
my
Fame.
opinion.
Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame
Hey,
flopper.
put some respect on his name.
Put some respect on Russell Wilson's name.
How did we get
Oh,
into
you back on
Russell
that
Wilson?
now?
Oh, see,
You back on that?
so Kimberly doesn't necessarily have a team that she likes. She has players that she follows.
Sure, yeah.
So regardless,
I'm
whatever,
always gonna be
yeah.
a winner, basically.
I love that. I feel the same way with sports.
Not last year.
All right, so I got one more question.
Yeah,
And
please.
this was a debate me and a friend of mine had. If you make brownies and you use flour to make the brownies, so I know how to get to that point. Do you strain all of the flour out, or do you just put it all into the? What would you say?
For me, I like to strain it. I don't like all the little extra bits in there. You get stuck in your teeth. I want a brownie. I don't want a brownie with herb in it, necessarily. So I like to strain it. And the same thing we do with the rosin press. We're actually stuffing the bud into these little micron filter bags so that when the press squeezes the oil out, none of that plant material is coming. Because the plant material, it's got some chlorophyll, it's got all these other phytochemicals in it. It can throw the taste off, make it way more plant.
So there you go, Isaac. You need to strain
That
your
is.
you need to strain your
Strain
stuff.
your
Strain
stuff.
Strain your stuff.
But,
I
for
made
your
some
homemade-
and I didn't strain them. And,
Yeah, for your homemade brownies, it's all good.
I mean, yeah.
I don't know
I
about
had no problem with it. Ain't nobody say, oh,
But you gotta watch Fabian. He be setting you up for failure.
Setting who up?
It's not for failure per se. He
It's
tells
for
you what
failure.
you're about to partake, and then if you take too much, that's on you.
But he don't say don't take too much.
Well, that's true, Ken.
He don't give you the
He set me
disclaimer.
up one time. Yeah, he set me up.
He don't give you the
He set
disclaimer
me up.
that
I
go
set
with
you
it.
up,
So
Mike.
I'm just
I
saying,
come-
if Fabian,
I come
I'm
by
just
the-
saying, if Fabian offer you something, ask additional questions. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, that's what anybody.
Need some
No,
context.
Fabian.
You got
Fabian.
me, hey.
I come by the studio. Fabian's like, "Hey, man, I made some brownies. You want one?" I love brownies. I'm like, "Sure, give me one." So then I guess the phone rings. Hold on, the
Go
phone
ahead.
rings and something happens. He goes to the back.
Oh, yeah.
By then, I done ate the damn brownie.
Oh, yeah.
So he come back. He's like, "Hey, you ate the whole brownie?" That was weed. That was an infused brownie. I'm like,
No, you already knew that was infused brownie. So don't.
Oh, he trying to.
Hey, he came by. I said, Ike, I made some brownies. Open it up. He grabbed one, stuffed the whole thing in his mouth.
Oh wow. Well,
So who fault is that?
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. I can see you doing
That's
that.
on Ike.
There you go. Call
That's on
me.
you.
Hey man, I can't move.
at least I was at home, so yeah.
Because do you feel higher with it in food? Because you don't. Do you know what it is?
I mean, you
If
got
if you smoke something, then you know what you're consuming. The problem was most people that make edibles don't know how to don't know how to measure it correctly.
Right, don't measure.
Just
So
like,
yeah,
that
they
look like enough.
just put it in there. Yeah, exactly. You know, and for some people, I know this one lady specifically. She feel like if you can't taste it, then it ain't in there. It's not enough in there.
Nah,
Same
you
thing
can taste
with liquor,
it.
you know?
Yeah, exactly. So it's just it just depends.
But-
I always tell
'Cause I
people
done had
if somebody gives you a square of chocolate, don't just eat the whole thing.
Just take a little
bite of
Yeah.
it. Now it may take 15 to 20 minutes to
Like
you to
my girl
feel anything.
Deidre.
Yeah, so
That
I
happened,
mean, you
that
know,
happened for me at my birthday. I was like, what? What?
Hey, you know, no, the thing that gets me, because I gave some brownies to a friend of mine, and he ate one, his girlfriend ate one. About 30 minutes in, I don't feel nothing. Actually, as soon as you say I don't feel nothing, you already feeling it.
Yep.
So she went back and ate another one.
Oh, no.
2 days later, she woke up.
2 days later.
Oh, no.
And I will say too that the body processes THC when you eat it in a different way. When you smoke it, you're breaking THCA into THC. It goes into your bloodstream. You're high. When you eat it, it actually does another breakdown and turns it into 11-hydroxy THC, which is a more psychoactive, more potent. So these are 5 milligrams, which sounds like not a lot. 10 milligrams might even sound like not a lot, but it can be quite a lot.
Wow.
Thank you for telling me.
especially if you've never tried it. And I always encourage people.
Always read the
to-
packaging.
Yeah, well, just
Just know what you're doing.
small. Just try small and just see how you feel.
Yeah, wait an hour.
Yeah.
Wait
At least
hour.
an hour.
So me and my wife, we were in Chicago, and I got some of those juices. No, that was when me and Ike was in Chicago. We got some of those juices. I brought them back,
Hey,
and the juice was like 100.
it's 100 milligrams in the
100
whole bottle.
milligram, the
It's a
whole
little bitty
bottle. The whole
Yeah.
bottle was
Yeah.
100. So I was here at the office, like, oh, let me try this with some Sprite. And I poured like almost half the bottle in there.
Lord.
And I'm sitting there like, what the hell?
Reading is fundamental.
Exactly. I ain't read shit. And I'm like, damn.
So, true story. I was in Vegas, and Vegas had started selling those, and they had to put a disclaimer, and they started including a little a dropper with it because, to your point, people were pouring the entire bottle
Yep.
into some, whatever they were going to drink,
Yep.
and then they were,
Wondering.
then they wanted to call the dispensary and say, "Y'all made me." No, you. Like Kimberly said, reading is fundamental. So they actually had to put a disclaimer when you bought it to tell you, listen, small doses, you don't pour the whole thing in a bottle.
My dumb ass, hey, I learned my lesson the hard way because I was comatose. I'm glad they had shit to do.
Right.
But
I'm serious,
there
I
are
I just went to
strains.
sleep.
There are strains that you can ingest, you can smoke or whatever that will help you to. In my opinion, it makes you more creative.
Yes.
Now, Smoke Fam, I need y'all to realize something. You can tell this Isaac's topic here.
Because, baby, we've been talking about it for an hour.
He loving this. He is loving this.
Yeah.
A
I'm
whole
like,
hour, y'all.
Yeah, he is loving this. I'm like, wow.
This show supposed to be 30 to 45 minutes long.
Like,
A
you got another question,
worldwide
don't you?
cannabis traveler. I appreciate it.
Do you have another question for the cannabis expert?
Expert.
Ooh, man. Let me see. We talked about the difference. No, I'm good.
Thank God. That man got
So,
stuff to do.
you got anybody you want to get a smoke to? Or you want to get the flowers out to? Or what you want to do?
Since we've been drinking this drink and we've been, I feel good. I feel happy.
Just feel good.
I don't want to per se give the smoke to anybody. I do want to encourage you guys to get out and vote. Period. Don't care who you vote for, vote. And vote. And as the Tequila and Rachel, the ladies that were here last week said, vote down the entire ballot. Don't just vote for president. There's other issues.
I mean,
You really
because
should
at the
be
end of the
local
day,
anyway. It should be local,
stuff
then the
is what
president.
the local stuff is what
important.
basically decides a lot of things for us here
But
now.
but this time is again the president's stuff is first.
It's important. It's all important.
The presidents are first, then the senators, Congress are next,
And then
local,
those are addendums.
and then there's 6 addendums.
Yeah, those addendums. Y'all really need to.
I think they word them so you think.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait a minute. I know I can read to comprehend.
And again, that's what Tequila said last week is to read them before you go to vote.
Okay.
Because they're about a paragraph and a half long.
They make
each
it
one
seem
of them.
crazy.
And I'm gonna be honest, and I don't care. I did vote yes for all of them because as I read them, I kind of agreed. You know, they want to. Most of them deal with guns and stuff like that, and I don't want to take people's rights away.
Right.
But I do want some controls put in place.
Control.
Some gun
Some
control
sense.
put in place.
But let's be honest.
Some
here.
gun law.
Hold on,
sense.
let's be honest here. When they made that a constitutional right to bear arms, they wasn't talking about the shit we got out now.
Right. They
wasn't
ain't talking about no
talking about
automatic.
They were talking about the
little shotgun.
the shotgun that you got to load and all that other stuff.
It's gonna take you a minute.
Poof, got the big poof on it. They ain't talking about these assault
So
weapons.
right.
Yeah,
That's
they're not
totally.
talking
And it's
about
like
any of
they
that stuff.
can't. It's like it's either a level of so stupid to me that you can't make that distinction. This law was the Constitution was whatever year that was. We're talking about 2024 where kids are dying every day. It's a lot going on. So they trying to make it seem like they can't make that
and then to sit
distinction.
there and say that, oh man, you want to take our weapon? I was like, I don't want nobody
I
to take
got
my
my own weapon. Right. Like Kamala.
You get
like Kamala
put some
said,
respect on that woman's name.
Like
You
Kamala
black
said,
women,
you
boy,
come
I
up
tell
in
you
my
what.
house. She's a gun owner.
Everybody is.
So
Everybody
come
is.
on.
I mean, how that became a Democratic thing, I don't get.
Or a Republican thing?
Or I mean, because to me, it's neither.
It's neither. It's a right.
It's a
It's
right.
a right that you have
I mean, especially in the United States.
to bear arms.
To bear arms. But man, this one dude told me, yeah, I got 8 AR-15s.
For what?
I was like, why you need all those? And then he told me, well, some of them I'm a collector.
Okay.
Understandable.
And then some of them got different uses.
Understandable.
I don't understand the different uses of an AR-16.
Well, it depends on what happened.
I'll chime in. Can I chime in?
Yeah, please do.
I'm a sports shooter. I'm a member at Memphis Sports Shooting Academy. I've been hunting my whole life. As a sport and also as a means for sustenance. As far as the different versions, there's lots of different competitions for guns. There's all different types of scenarios that they'll put you through. And so if you want to remain competitive in this, I mean, it's so competitive now in the shooting world, way more than it was 10 years ago, 20 years ago. And so a lot of these folks that are collecting these for sport are simply, they want to build something that has a single purpose so that they don't have to retool their kit every time they go to a competition or go to the range, something like that.
Okay. Well, I'll just go to the range even now, Blue Moon, so I am not in competition with anybody.
So, because y'all caught me on a good day, we're not gonna get a smoke to anybody. We just
not gonna get. No, just playing.
we just encouraging you guys to get out there
it.
and vote. But guess what? Next week we're gonna get a smoke to somebody because I don't care how this election goes.
Trump gonna be cheated.
We're gonna
Even if he win,
Even if he win by a hair, he shouldn't have won by that hair. Georgia cheated. We already know what's gonna happen.
There you go.
The playbook is already.
So Cam, give out the addresses, give out the social medias, give out how if somebody wants to go and try your ounce of hope, how can they possibly find you?
So ounceofhope.com, easy for us. We've got Instagram. Don't forget fishpoop.com.
That is too funny.
But you know what? This is what you do, and hopefully you guys already got it on your website. Just have whatever the name changes to. Just put it so that when they click the Instagram link, it goes to whatever it is today.
For sure. Yeah. So we've got 2 locations here in Memphis. We've got the one in Midtown on Cooper Street. We've got the one in East Memphis in the Sanderland Center, kind of behind the Kroger off Poplar. And sign up for a farm tour. You can sign up on the website. Come check out the farm.
Now, where's the farm? Or
The
is
farm
that
is
something?
no, it's not secretive. We're in the neighborhood is Capleville. We're just in an
Off the
industrial
Drive?
park.
Oh,
Yeah, so
Hey,
represent
we need to go out
Capleville.
there. I wouldn't mind checking it
say the
out.
word.
I could do a little tour.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think we should go on the road.
I
On the
like
road
that.
again.
I like that.
That would be cool, man.
Yeah, we gotta offer our viewers something different sometime. Change it up.
Yeah.
I don't know why we not doing the podcast outside. That's what I want to get a smoke about.
So you want to get a smoke to Fabian? Is what you're saying? That's what I understood. You to say.
Hey, you ever come up and want to come early and help me set all this stuff up outside?
No.
All of this is inside.
I'm just
has to
talent
go out there.
I'm just talent. I'm just
She just show up. That's what she's
Just
saying.
show up.
I just
Basically what
show
you
up.
said. I just show up.
I'm sorry, we got a new production assistant. I don't understand.
Production
that's why
manager. Production
right.
manager.
I don't know why he can't get here.
Well,
and
see,
you all can move
Well,
it.
if y'all pay attention, Hollywood said he's gonna be retiring. He's trying to figure out what he's gonna do next.
And that's
Yeah.
what.
Big fan.
Welcome to the.
There you go. See, there you go, Kimberly. I just brought it home for you.
Welcome to the smoke podcast. This show is done.
See how I did that? What you got to say,
No,
Kim?
I just want to read the berry high one. I like this one a lot. The beverage equivalent of a berry-filled disco party for your taste buds, complete with a sprinkling of laughter and a hint of mischievous winks. That's what we are sipping on, as well as this delicious bourbon y'all are sharing. I
it was
appreciate
good.
I
that.
think I'm gonna have to take a couple of these to my house.
Yeah, I brought y'all a whole case,
You
share
ain't-
them with the smoke
You ain't
fam.
gotta try to sneak them out of here.
I didn't say I was gonna sneak them out. I just said I think I need to take a couple to the house so that I can
Angie.
do some more testing on them.
so Angie
Absolutely.
can taste them.
Yeah.
too.
Well, of course I gotta let my wife taste them. She's out of town, but yeah, I gotta take a couple of these and because we went to this liquor store in where is that? That's Lakeland Caesars on 64.
I've been there.
And they were doing tastings, and the tastings was a seltzer, an infused seltzer, and I bought a couple cans, and we tried it, and it was pretty good. And again, I think I added vodka to one of them, and man, that
course you
vodka,
did.
that vodka
No,
took it
you
over the
added
top.
vodka to it.
Yeah.
Right.
Vodka
Of
took
course
it
you
over the
did.
top. I mean, so I just
Getting
think
crossfaded now.
Yeah, you can
I
add
like
what you
it.
want
I
to.
like it.
I do too.
The berry is actually really good, and I tend to not like things berry.
Yeah.
I don't like strawberry drinks. I don't
Dang.
like. I
Well,
don't.
we got the peach buzz
I like
coming
cherry.
for y'all.
I don't
I
really-
want to try
we
the
got
peach. That
cherry.
sounds good.
I want to try.
I feel like
really
if you
love
put
the
some
black
peach
cherry.
schnapps in.
Ooh yeah.
Peach on peach on peach.
Peach on peach on peach.
I want to get you to put it in a green tea drink.
You can put in whatever.
You can do whatever you
Because
want
green
to.
tea is peach schnapps.
Yeah, but you can do
And whiskey.
green tea with this
Okay.
because it's gonna add a little
Yeah.
hint of citrus.
That's why I said if it had been green,
Green.
See, y'all missed it.
Green with green.
That's
You
it.
never know. He
Green
might be
with
back
green.
in 2 weeks.
Green
I
with
could,
green.
I could
I'm gonna
drop
come
a,
back. I had a great idea, y'all. I made this green.
We gonna sue you, Cam.
I could drop a green dye in
Green dye
my
with green
drink.
dye. Yeah, that's all you gotta do.
That's all you gotta do.
Yeah.
That's all
Something
you
not
gotta do.
potent.
For our
potent.
for our 420, I
That'd be
bought
cute.
some Midori. You know, Midori is green, and I think
That'd
I
be
made
cute.
some Midori shots of Midori and vodka something.
Oh, I
so,
bet that would be good in Jello.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Jello,
won't be there because you don't really
good.
partake of the
I don't care.
ganja.
I don't
so,
care.
you know.
I don't want to be there.
She don't have to partake in the ganja. She
He
just
made it. He
partake.
made it a requirement.
Oh, did you like?
He did, and it, don't even worry about it. The show over with.
No, but see, because we prohibited any telephones at the party,
Right.
there was
I
no
like
there was
that.
no evidence.
So I could have sat
Hey,
outside.
Kimberly, that's an Ike party. Not a Diddy party. It's an Ike party.
That's it. No phones.
Long as he ain't produce no baby oil.
we don't take them up, but we do. I mean, seriously,
put 'em in little bags.
We ask people to just to refrain
Yeah,
from.
don't
You
do
wouldn't
that.
want to snitch on nobody.
Yeah, it's not even snitching. It's respecting other people's privacy.
Right.
Yeah.
Because just because
'Cause I
Ike
don't want
mind,
people taking
it's 'cause-
pictures of me.
It's because Ike don't mind talking about it. The next person might.
That's
you
true.
know?
That's
Especially
true.
for job reasons and all
Right.
that stuff.
I got a
we
real
definitely
job.
we definitely get people coming through the dispensary. They you'll see them outside take their badges off from wherever.
Yeah,
they're working.
you're right.
Let me take
Yeah.
that away.
You're right.
Put a hat on. How many people coming in with hats?
Lots of people.
So I remember coming in during COVID, and I think I didn't have my mask on or something, and they wouldn't let you touch anything during COVID. Like
Yep.
they was like, don't
Don't touch
touch
nothing.
nothing.
Back in
Your
the day when we
damn
didn't know
hands.
anything about the virus. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Your hands is disease filled.
Yeah.
Man, this was a great show.
It was, wasn't it? Like,
absolutely.
It's one of your favorites.
One of my favorites. Right up there.
It's right up there with 420. That's your favorite show. And this your second favorite show. Cam, come back anytime. Cause
Yeah,
just make Isaac happy.
But next time you got to bring some chocolates.
Yeah, I do like y'all chocolates. Though.
See, even Kimberly.
I do like y'all
Kimberly
chocolate.
indulges in the chocolates. We have given chocolate to so many people because at one time, what's the guy that works with you?
No, I
Colin.
think Colin's the owner, and you want to
Yeah, so Colin, when he came, he brought a bunch of chocolate.
He was with him.
Yeah.
He was with him.
Anyway, so we
That show was for Colin. It's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
Charge
had,
it to
enough, we had enough chocolate that when people would come by, we would talk about it, and then they'd be like, "Oh yeah, I want to try." Yeah, and it was off the chain.
Except for Deidre.
I like dark chocolate.
Happy belated birthday,
belated
to
birthday.
Deidre. There
Yeah,
you
that's
go.
right. We sorry about that, Deidre.
I could have sworn I did tell her it was.
I don't think you did.
And Gina loves y'all's chocolate.
Yeah, the chocolate's good.
Appreciate that.
It
Yeah,
really
we'll bring
is.
y'all a little care package. You know, I know y'all be stopping by the store, but
Yeah, but you can come by anytime. You know what we are. Just hey,
come
man,
have
I'ma
a drink with us.
Yeah, just hey man, get more of that Willette. I'm gonna bring some chocolate.
So don't forget, you guys, we have been nominated for the podcast on the Tri-State Defender Best in Black Awards.
Yes.
So you guys get out and vote for us on that.
I don't know why we don't win. Why we ain't gonna win?
Well, we might, but again, I think it's
it's an honor to
I
be.
think it's an honor to be.
I'll be honest with you. Nobody informed us. We ain't get no letter in the
by the
mail.
way, exactly.
First of all, it's called Best in Black. So let's
Best in
just
Black.
leave it there.
Hey, I don't even know where to go to vote. I just saw it on somebody else's page.
Tri-State Defender, TSD, Tri-State Defender.
We need a link. We're gonna put a link on our Instagram. That is so terrible.
Encourage you guys to go out and support us.
yeah,
Listen,
send it. I'll post it too. Send it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That's support.
That's support, man.
Listen,
Support
you guys
us.
also
We got new production assistant.
keep our partner Rick. Rick hadn't been here in a while. He's dealing with some family issues.
Yeah, keep him in your-
and just keep him in your prayers. But if you still want to go by the liquor store, he's still open.
Right.
He got people.
Yeah, 3481 Austin P.
Right.
Stop by R&R Wines and Liquors, and the next big holiday we got coming up next week is
Whatever you
Veterans
want it to
Day.
be.
No, it's Veterans Day.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well,
whatever
the next. Well, Veterans Day is big, but the next big holiday is Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. And you want to have some good spirits around your house for that.
Now I'm gonna
Yes.
tell you what
Well,
y'all do.
I do.
Is you make you a sweet potato pie and infuse that. Woo.
Here for it.
Hey,
telling
on
you.
that note, you ain't gonna get it. Have you made it before?
Oh, I'm making one this year.
You never made it before, though.
No,
Infused
but I
butter.
made brownies. I made cookies.
That's not the same thing.
We did shrimp.
Hey, once you
They
make the
say-
butter, you can put that butter on anything.
They say don't be trying no
Because that's
new
what
recipes.
I made. I made some crab cake stuffed shrimp with infused. Well, it's a crab cake. You stuff it in the shrimp, and then you put the
that sounds
the butter
good.
on it.
That sounds good.
It was good. You had one, didn't you?
I feel like I did
It was 2 years ago. Ike's 420 party.
You had one.
You had
You came. Y'all came. Y'all
Oh,
smoked
we were.
cigars.
Oh, we were able to come that time.
Yeah.
The little lowly people.
Well, when I realized you wasn't smoking, I'm like,
We
well,
did
you
smoke.
don't invite next year.
We did smoke and we ate stuff.
Y'all did eat.
Well, Cam, man,
I'm
we
finna
really appreciate.
snitch
Go
on
ahead.
you.
You gonna do what?
No, I'm
Go
gonna snitch
ahead.
on him. That's okay. I got something for him.
He got something for you, Ike.
Yeah.
Cam, man, we appreciate you. You brought
Hey,
us
cheers
sticks.
to
You
y'all.
brought us some drink.
Oh,
Thank you so much for
Thank
the
you so much.
smoke. It was
Yes,
good.
Yes.
Appreciate
All
y'all.
right, Smoke Fam. Ike, tell them how to get
So
with us.
We on all social media. We on Facebook as the Smoke Podcast, Instagram the Smoke Podcast, and by all means, follow our YouTube channel. We're getting ready to start cutting these shows up and making some shorts. We're getting ready to cut it up and make some shorts, and then you guys will just be able to watch a little
snippets.
sliver. Because whether you know it or not, we've had the mayors on here. We've had people running for Congress. We've had judges
Joe
on
Brown.
here.
I feel like when we
Guys.
get Barack Obama, then we're gonna holler.
Well, y'all can shoot for Barack. I'm shooting for Snoop.
I want Jordan.
Oh yeah.
I want Jordan. I want to smoke a cigar with Jordan. But I be like,
might
hey
be
man,
cool.
I'm like, hey Jordan, hey, all right, we a low budget show, so you need to bring us some sticks, some of your shit.
Bring us what you smoke.
Why don't you elevate us?
Right.
We'll go buy some of your little tequila.
Don't say little.
So we'll go buy
Buy
some of your tequila.
Oh, so real quick, I have a place to order for a bottle of the Sir Davis Beyonce.
Why don't you wait till we get it and we've been on
Oh,
the
it's
show?
coming. Okay, well, it's coming.
It's coming. We're gonna let y'all know.
Yeah, we'll let y'all know. All right,
I'm gonna
Smoke
turn into a
Fam.
whiskey sour.
Girl, no,
A honey whiskey sour. No,
Honey
that's a recipe off of her. It's the recipe off of her.
We can
thing.
make that now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right, Smoke Fam. Until we smoke again, we will holla.
Bye.
This is the Spotlight Podcast Network.